Hello from Gardening at Douentza here in Ireland, and this is a video of a wonderful day I spent last summer in the north of Italy, where I went to see the amazing world-renowned garden of Isola Bella. Now the journey started by boat because Isola Bella is of course on an island, and that little pink boat just there was our means of transport to get out to this fantastic garden. Oh, and of course Dimitri from the Green Nerd channel was there to act as a wonderful guide, showing us around and explaining everything to us. So here we are, arrived on the island and just about to enter into the garden, and this is kind of like the antechamber, but not to hell, I must say, to a most magnificent garden. And the first thing that hits you when you go in is this, I don't know what you call it, amazing architectural display that just really showed how wealthy and ostentatious the Borromeo family was, who were the founding people who created this garden back in the 1600s. It was a magnificent, warm, sunny day, and it was just a wonderful place to be. We climbed up the stairs looking around at all the marble statues, and you really got a feeling of how this place looked when the Borromeos brought people out to entertain them and just basically show off, I think. But I must say that architectural bit wasn't my favourite bit of the garden, and we'll see more of it, the garden, as we go around, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And just a final glance there at unicorns and cherubs and goodness knows what. It reminded me of a giant theatrical wedding cake for the totally uninhibited. But wherever you looked on this quite small and beautiful island, you had the backdrop of the wonderful Azure Sea, and with the sunshine on it, it really was amazing. Okay, look, here we go. This is an albino peacock, and they're a status symbol here on this island where only albino peacocks are allowed. Let's see if we can catch one opening its wings, spreading them out. I mean, I think ordinary peacocks are better than these. They're certainly more colourful, but anyway, they look like ladies in their underwear. And we had giant bamboo as well, although somebody had been graffitiing it up, and great clumps of bananas. That's almost like a banana forest, isn't it? There were other ordinary plants as well, like hydrangeas and crocosmia, gonorrhea, well, ordinary from my point of view. But they did seem to grow to epic proportions out here. Well, I guess they have full sun and they were irrigated, so what do you not want? Look at this colocasia. Look at the size of the leaves. Absolutely amazing. And there was plenty of time for silly photos too, as you can see. We did have a lot of fun going around those wonderful gardens. Of course, the season we're in brought certain types of flowers, but Dimmy was telling me that when he'd been there in this garden in spring, there were lots of different things to see. Different orchids, hardy orchids, that had been in flower in different places. And I certainly saw no sign of that when we were there. Okay, now we're going very shortly to come to my favourite bit of the garden, but just before we get there, do you see what's growing up there in those baskets? Yeah, now I think that's a Stanhopeia orchid with an enormous bud. I bet that row of hanging orchids is some sight when they're all in flower. And let's just go up these steps here and have a look at what's growing over here. That's a begonia, if I'm not very much mistaken. Beautiful pot displays all along the wall. Really very attractive. And we had that dark colocasia in pots. Perhaps it's black magic, I'm not quite sure. And look at this enormous tree. It was hanging dangerously low. Well, it was just lucky Dimitri was there to sort it out. And here's one of those peacocks again, the albino type. But she resolutely refused to spread out her feathers. I think she heard what I said about her appearing in her underskirts. There she goes. Fussy old thing. Oops, I've just realised that the peacocks are of course all male. The ones that spread out the ostentatious tail feathers, they're the males. So please don't start putting comments down below saying I don't know the difference. And now here it comes, and I think they really saved the best bit to last. I certainly thought so. And on your way out of the gardens you have to pass by this greenhouse. I suppose a greenhouse is the best way to describe it. But what it is an enclosed area with various Italian architectural pieces like pillars, and in among that fantastic architecture we have the most fabulous plants. Ferns on this side, but so many others that were there for colour, like gorgeous pelargoniums, and a lot more rare stuff too that I saw interspersed among the visual displays. In fact, I found it very difficult to leave this section of the garden. I just kept going back for a few more photos, a little video clip here. Just let's check out very carefully that I didn't miss anything tucked away around the back. And all the time my family was going, hurry up, we're going to miss the boat. But yeah, we managed to make it back. All was well in the end. But look, can you blame me? It was just magnificent, absolutely fantastic. And such a surprise when you get to the end of the garden, you expect that to be it. And yet they have this little surprise waiting for you just around the corner. What a super space. Oh well, I suppose it really is time to finally leave Isola Bella, but I loved it so much, and thanks so much to Dimitri for bringing us here and showing us around. It really was a super day out. But before getting the boat back, there were just a few moments left. So myself and Dimitri had a look at various flotsam and jetsam that was in the water, bits of terracotta, and I caught him, I really caught him. Listen to him musing about mounting orchids on bits of it.
I know what you're doing.
No, you don't.
You will put a pop-up on the video to say Dimitri wanted me. You're taking a video now! Wow!
So rumbled.
I don't want to say anything.
And that was the end of my wonderful day on Isola Bella in the company of Dimitri from the Green Nerd channel, and I do hope you will check out his channel and subscribe if you haven't done already. I hope you enjoyed coming along with us, and that you'll check back and tune in for more videos from Douentza in Italy and lots more gardening stuff. May your days be as full of sunshine and happiness and plants as this one was. Bye for now.